Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode we will finish up the interior of the barn. I think at this point I am pretty much completely happy the way it looks. The outside will still require a bit of work, but the inside I think is pretty much finished. And that also means it is ready to accept our new arrivals. Unfortunately, we will not be lucky enough to, have them born today, but any second now basically, so I guess we will see. Now, as for the barn itself, it will require a lot of work. Thankfully, we have all the resources that we need, so we will need to do a lot of processing of materials, specifically for the beams and a lot of boards for the remaining stuff. So yeah, we will be quite busy, but if I'm completely honest, I think the end result is going to be well worth the effort. Apart from all that, we will also do a bit of smithing in this episode. We will make 3 new tools. A new hammer, a new pickaxe and a new axe as well. And I will quench all of them. I will... you know what? Yeah, I am not going to tell you whether or not we will succeed. I guess you will just have to watch the episode. But for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, I will start by making the candles. So first things first, you can go there, and which one of you has the least amount of honey? You have 0.6 liters, okay, so we can put some more honey into this one. Basically 2 more harvests, and that's going to be 1 liter, okay. And then we need 2 more honeycombs or beeswax. That will use up this guy basically. Fine. Not the best, but it will do. Apparently we can stack these guys, good to know. Okay then, so we have the 12 beeswax, good. You can go in here and take out the residue covered pot, you can go there and might as well start making the candles. So we need to have these guys, exactly, and we need to have the 4 flax and that will create 4 candles, exactly, good. Well, maybe, I have no idea. Let's just play it safe, put in 4 firewood. And while these guys are firing, I will quickly go and maybe take care of the clear quartz. So we need at least 2 clear quartz for every lantern. At least for the small ones. So I will go and pick up 8 clear quartz real quick. And thankfully, it seems the tunnel is safe. Ooh, we have some gold. Well, I suppose that will come in handy once we want to make a lining for our main lantern, but for these I don't think we need it, it's fine. And that is, geez, we are already 1 full stack of the regular quartz and we still don't have the 8 clear quartz. That's a lot. And there we go, finally. We have the last one. So yeah, quickly mark this one down so we know that we have some gold in this tunnel. Nice. Okay, so we have the... we have everything we need for the lanterns, right? I think so. For now, you can go back on the... is the candles ready? Yeah, okay, so we have the candles as well. Very good. Before I forget, quickly render the fat. Can I do it in this one? Maybe not. Maybe we can only do it in the normal pot. So you can go back on the shelf, you can come out, you can go there, and there we go. Okay, give me I think 2 will be plenty enough. I think it's a bit much even, but you know what, that's fine by me. The stones can go there. All the quartz can go in here. It's fine. And we can make our brand new lanterns. Okay, you guys can come with us. And I believe the recipe was 4 quartz on each side, the candle in the middle, and the plates on the bottom, right? Yes. Okay, so we had 4 lanterns. Now it should be safe to bring the little one home. So we might as well take care of those beams. So for that one, well, for what I had in mind for this place, we will need a lot of beams. So if you don't mind, I think I will debark 2 stacks for now. So you are not doing great. We might need to make the next X relatively soon, but for now, debark these guys. There we go. 67 durability left. Yeah, this one will go away fairly soon. In fact, I will leave it here as a reminder. There. Next up, we need to cut these up into beams. So that's 1.5 stack, and that's 3 full stacks. It's a start. As I said, I suspect we will need a lot of these. Sorry, didn't mean to pick you up. There we go. And for the chiseling stuff, we will need these guys, this one, and we can get started. Let's see what we are dealing with. For now, we need to chisel this guy. And by the way, it should be... Can I rotate it? Maybe I shouldn't have chiseled it. It is not facing the right way. I mean, okay, it doesn't really matter because it will be hidden by the beams, so okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So, what we need is as narrow a support as possible. So, 16 is the width of a single block, so we need to take off 7 from each side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it is as narrow as it needs to be. Good. And then we need to make it as short as possible as well. So just go to this. Okay, so these will be hidden inside support beams. And we can use them to hang the lanterns. I will make them askew a little bit, so you know they are not completely uniform. And we can use the pantograph to copy this shape, copy over to these guys. There. And that one, that, and that. Okay, and this one can be 45 degrees, this one can be the proper direction, and this one can be maybe this way. It is hanging that way, so maybe this way. Yeah. Okay, so now it is bright enough in here that I think is going to be safe for the animals. That's great. Next up, let's start placing down the support beams. But first, pick these guys up as well, and maybe make a couple of pieces of fencing. So how do we make the regular fences? Handbook. I would like to have, well, we need to have at least 2 of these oak gates. We need the sticks. Yeah, give me 2 of these. And then we also need the actual fences, which are right here. Okay, so the other way around. So you go there, you go there, and 50-50. Ooh, that's going to give us 8. Give me 24 for now. Let's see. I would like to have 1 small pen here. And then another one here. And then we will have the fence run all the way across here. Except, let's just have the gates right here in the middle, and we have a nice double gate that goes into the animal pens. And then we can have these two here, these two here, and I have made a bit too much. Well, that's fine. I suppose we can make them a little bit bigger this way. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And I'm sure we can make use of these 6 fences somewhere else at some point. For now, I'll just put them away. Okay, so we are making good progress. Next up, we also need to take care of the troughs. We have 3 of them on the other side, so I only really need to make 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. That's fine. And just put them in here, I suppose. And yeah, you guys can come with us at this point. Good. Obviously the other 3 will go in there. So that's fine. And then let's start using these support beams. Yeah, give me a second please. We might want to take care of the nails and strips real quick. At this point we have enough ingots. So exactly how many do we need? Also, I just remembered we might want to put 1 lantern in here as well, so I think 2 of these will be made into a plate and the rest will be nails and strips. So how many we need exactly? For those big 2x3 gates, we need 6 each, so we need to have 2 of them, that's 12. We have 3, so we need 9 more, but we can only make 4. So yeah, we need, you know what, fine. I will make 1 more plate for 1 more lantern, and then I will turn all the rest into nails and strips. Okay then, in that case. Yeah, you know what? As we have discovered, this is completely useless in the cellar anyways. I suppose you can stay here. That's fine. Once we have the torch holder, I will put a torch there obviously, but for now this is fine. Okay then, so 4 of you go there, and the rest will go there, and let's get started on this one. So 2, and you light up. Off you go. And we will make 1 more plate and then a bunch of nails and strips. I don't think we can use the half hammer for that, right? I think we can only use it for plates and the blooms. But you know what? I will give it a try just in case. But I am not holding my breath basically. I will start with a plate. I will put it away somewhere and we will see. Okay, so we have the plate. You can go there for now. And I don't think we can use this one for the nails and strips, but might as well try. So, can you make nails and strips? No, you cannot. Okay, as expected. Fine, and in that case, you can turn off. Yeah, you are pretty high up, so that's fine. And yeah, quickly make some nails and strips. Okay, we are done. Well, it didn't take as long as I was expecting, but I am not complaining. So first things first, quickly grab something to eat. You will do quite nicely. Thank you. And we can go to bed. And good morning. Okay, so I took a look at the recipe in the last episode. Let me see if I remember it. It should be the nails and strips in the corner, and then all these filled up. Not quite, but almost. Let me guess. Which corner it is? And let me see. 2 by 3. Okay, it's going down here instead. Right, give me 2 of these. This will be the gate to the barn. So this one should seal this place, right? You go there and you go there. Let's take a look. And it is sealed. Good. Okay, this is technically speaking a house. Well, obviously it's a barn, but you know what I mean. It is a room, so it is going to keep things nice and warm. Good. And the only thing missing now, apart from the extra crates or something, is the beams. Right. Wow, that's going to be a lot. Let me just take a look. Well, for now, just put away the stuff that we don't need. So the tongs and all that kind of stuff can go in the smithy. I suspect we might do a bit of smithing in this episode because I suspect we will need to, well, make an axe and very likely, I don't know, we need something else as well, right? I don't know. We need at least 1 axe for sure. I guess we will see. Maybe the hammer. Yeah, I suppose we could make a hammer and a pickaxe as well, but it can wait. We are okay on those for now. So, well, we don't need any extra light in the barn because we have all these lanterns. So, speaking of the lanterns, all we need to do to make them look nice is to attach a beam there and run it all the way to the end right there. And now they look like as if they are hanging on this support beam. So there we go. That will be quite nice. And I suppose we can do the same for these guys as well. So from there to there. Good. Next, it's going to be extremely expensive, but I would like to run some support beams along the seam between the wattle and daub and the cobblestone. Also, I am starting to lean towards not smoothing out the walls. Maybe we can leave at least some of these completely cracked. In fact, I am starting to lean towards picking these guys up and replacing the cracked ones on the house and bringing them here instead. Yeah, I think the barn can actually look a little bit run down. But anyways, I'll continue with this one. So as I said, I would like to have this one run all the way around the seam between the cobblestone and the wattle and daub. So that wasn't quite enough, that's fine. So you can go there. And next up, give the door a bit of a trim as well. I think we can run this one. Well, let's just have a trim here too. And that will be the end of the support beam that goes down here. Okay, now we can combine these two. And let's have this one run all the way down as well. So from there, there, and we can have this one combined there. As I said in the last episode, I already have some ideas how this place will look at the end. In fact, it already looks very much like a barn, but I think we can do better. I think we might want to have, yeah, some of these in the corner as well. Maybe not on the cobblestone, but on the wattle and daub for sure. And then we might as well run this one all the way along these edges as well. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be expensive in terms of construction resources, but I think the end result will be well worth it. Anyways, it is taking shape quite nicely, but we need a bit more. Well, that means that we need to debark. I will debark 2 more stacks of log, I think. So give me, yeah, 2 more stacks of logs, and then we need the axe. No, don't do that, please. Just give me the axe and give me the hammer. Yeah, I can only hope this is enough. Could be. We only need to use it 1 for each, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so they are debarked. Oh, yeah, we need to make another axe relatively soon. So you can go there and give me the saw. There we go. Okay, you can go back. You guys can go in the toolbar and we can continue decorating the place. I don't know what I will do on the outside yet, but on the inside, as I have said, I have some ideas. So I suppose we can quickly put this one in as well. So the doorway is completely framed. Then, yeah, I don't think we need to run this particular beam all the way down to the ground. I think the cobblestone is good as it is. So just run this one all the way to the top. And in these corners as well. In fact, I'm not even sure if we could do it with the troughs even, so yeah, I think we might have dodged a bullet on that one. Anyways, I would like to have maybe a couple of extra here. So, you know, it looks like it's part of the fence. As for this wall, do we want to just split it in half, or do we want to split it into 3 sections? That will give us 2.5, 2.5, 3. Yeah, I think 3 sections should be fine. So just do this and this. Not quite enough, that's fine. Do this, please. Yeah, I think 3 sections is perfectly fine. Now, I might want to put some wind braces in. Basically, you know, these kinds of extra supports. Maybe not on these, but in the corners I think they would fit in quite nicely. Maybe from halfway to there. Yeah. I don't think I want to put these on these beams, but in the corners, definitely. I kind of wish it wasn't so foggy, but we are still making progress. Let's just run... Yeah, I think I will run 1 more beam all the way along here. So it will give this one a bit more depth. That looks good. The only thing I am not so sure about. Do we want to give extra support beams for the roof? Because right now it looks, well, obviously stable and all that, but it doesn't look stable, if you know what I mean. If we have some beam coming up from this one all the way to the top, then we could branch off from that one, I think. Well, for that one, we need to make another couple of these hidden beams that we will need to attach the support beams to, but obviously they will be vertical. Unless, can I use the fences? No. That would have been kind of nice. Yeah, plus they're off center because, right, we have an equal, even amount of width of on the barn. So yeah, if you want to do this one, we have to do with chiseled supports. You know what, that's fine. I will give it a try. So just give me maybe 2 of these slabs. Right, so you will go, yeah, exactly there. And you are already centered. So pick out the planer. This will be the same as the ones inside this beam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And no. One more. Yeah, that looks good. And it is centered on this side. So we need to take off extra width of it from this side. Yeah, that's it. No more than this. And I suppose we can use this one as support now. Yeah. So all we need to do is attach the beam there. And where do we want to have the other side or other end? Okay, for the time being, cancel. Beat these guys up real quick. I will put them back in a second. So, attach here, and it will be in the middle of this roofing block. Is it going to be okay? Let me see. So, run it there. Yeah, actually, it will line up quite nicely. So, attach now. Yeah, you know what? I think I like it. Let's just quickly attach this one as well and run it all the way to the other side. Can I quickly reach it from here, please? I don't think so. Maybe not. Yeah, not going to work. We have to clean the way, so I might have put these hay bales and barrels in a little bit too hastily. Oh well, that's fine. So we cannot wait, we can reach it from here, so start there and end here. Yeah, there we go, that will work as well. And now we just need to run this one from here all the way to the ceiling. So it needs to be right, yeah, there. Ooh, it will be floating actually. I suppose we can run... It will be floating, but maybe if we run... Can I start there? There. Yeah, you know what? I think we can run this one all the way to the end. Okay, fine. Beat these guys up. There. And we might as well take care of this one as well. And from down here, it looks... Yeah, I think this was quite necessary, to be completely honest. In fact, I think I might run another support beam along that seam. I guess we will see. For now. I suspect we need a bit more beams to finish things up. Well, you know what that means? I will only debark one more stack. Plus, I don't think the axe can take a lot more than this. Anyways, quickly do this. Only 19 durability left. Yeah. After this, we definitely need to make an iron one. Anyways, the hammer can go back as well. Quickly sew them up into beams. There you are. Good. And that should give us everything we need now. We still have, yeah, thankfully I made one extra slab. Thought we had to make this one taller, but thankfully we don't. We just put this one there. Not quite. Although if we do the pantograph, it should be fine. So copy and paste. Yeah, perfect, but that's fine by me. Okay, quickly take care of this one as well. So start, yeah, there. Attach here, and this one attaches to that one. Yeah. And from the top, run it all the way down to this support beam. There. Okay, so as I said, we might want to run a complete length of this beam from there all the way to the other side. So, you know, these ends are no longer floating. So can you please attach exactly there? Good. And as I said, I might want to run another support beam from here basically all the way to the end. Can I do it from this side? Maybe. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I am not sure if we have enough. Should be enough, right? No. We need 12 at least, so we need 13 more support beams to finish everything up. Do we need support beams anywhere else? Not really. Yeah, just need 13 more and that's it. Never mind. We have a full stack right here. Okay, that solves that. Quickly finish this one up. So start right here. Use the bigger stack. Good. And run it all the way to there. Done. Okay, and then it needs to be, yeah, this seam. Start there and run it all the way to the end. Right here. I wish it wasn't so foggy. I would love to see this one properly, but you know what? I think we can see it quite alright. So yeah, I think I am pretty happy with this barn at this point. Yeah, I think this will do quite nicely. Well, I think it's time to take a look at the animals at this point. I am not sure, in fact, I'm fairly certain they are not done being pregnant yet, but who knows, maybe we get lucky. For now, we need to eat. There you are. So you are empty. Alright, and we have the fat as well. Okay, fine. Start eating these guys. So that's 50 days and 30 something days. Yeah. Eat the fish stew first. There. And put away the fat. Thank you. And yeah, just start piling stuff upstairs. It's fine. Alright, these guys go back into the barn. The rest of this stuff can actually go in here, not the steaks. This one... yeah, this one can rot up here, that's fine. The nails and strips, what else do we need them for? Let me just take a look. We can use them for the lantern, I suppose. And then, what else? The bug net, obviously. We have the doors, thankfully. Well, I suppose we can use them for stuff as they come up. For now, just put them away. Okay, so as I said, these guys will go back in the barn. This one can go in here. These guys will go back on the tool racks. I suppose this one can go down into the smithy as well. And I suppose we can quickly grind the bones. Right. First, you start grinding the bones. And then quickly put down the decorations in the barn. So we had to pick up 5 hay bales. Right. I suppose we can have these guys here, a barrel, and then 2 more, like this. Sure. Good. I suppose we can use this place for a mass floor storage like this one, I suppose. Would make sense, right? Anyways, the rest of these guys can go back on the tool racks. And yeah, at this point, this place is ready to accept the animals. It is a sealed house basically. And it has enough light, so I don't think anything bad will spawn in there. Yeah, it is basically ready. So you can go there, you can go there, 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 and there. Okay, take a look at the animals. I am fairly certain that they are not ready yet. In fact, I'm so certain that I'm not even going to take the trap with us. But as soon as we have the little ones born, we have to trap them and bring them home. And it appears that the tunnel is safe. So, are you still pregnant? Let's just break this one open. We cannot check through the door, unfortunately, so we have to do it this way. And it is still pregnant. Yeah. I have no idea how long they will take. Maybe 4 days or something. I checked the wiki a while ago, but it is a bit foggy in my head, so I am not sure how long it will take. I think it's maybe 3 or 4 days, I'm not sure. So they would give birth any day now. And then I do believe the little ones will grow up in about 2 weeks time, right? I guess so. Once again, I will check in the wiki to make extra sure. But as far as I remember, they should grow up in about 2 weeks. So we still have some time, but thankfully the board is pretty much good to go at this point. And welcome back home. Still super early to go to bed. Yeah, tell you what, you guys come with us. You are going into the barn. Okay, so we have some stick storage right here. We might as well fill up the troughs now. Yeah, we have plenty of grass in the smithy anyways. So you can go there. And speaking of the smithy, I suppose we can spend the next couple of hours smithing. So first things first. Give me 3 stacks of these. Let's fill those guys up completely. In fact, I suppose technically speaking we should bring the hay crate here. Yeah, I guess so. For now. And don't do that. Do that, please. Good, and yeah, let's just bring in the crate of hay. So that was this one. Yeah, we still have plenty, thankfully. Okay, we'll have to go in the dark for a second, but that's fine. By the way, can we have this one open? For now, put this on the ground. Take out all the grass. This way, and open this one real quick. I would love to see if we can have the hay visible in the crate. That would be kind of nice actually. So you can go there, and ooh, yes we can. That's perfect. Okay, so you know we can actually see that this one has hay inside. Okay, you can come with us, and you can go there. Sure. Yeah, I think I like it. For the time being, I suppose the next project could be the next 2 terraces. As I said, the next terrace will be level with the roof basically, so this is going to be the level basically. And then 2 steps down after here, I believe. Just double check. So we need to have 1 row of berry bushes, then 3 blocks for the farms, and then 1 for the pets, and then 3 more for the farms, and then 1 more for the berry bush, and exactly. So this is where the next wall will go, and it will be, I think, exactly this high. And then this one will run all the way to the end of this one. And then we will have another piece of retaining wall here, and the next level of the less level of the farms will be on that level. Right. Now that I look at this place, do we want to have a upstairs opening? Because normally barns have a big opening on the top, so things can be pulled up by winches and they can be stored up in the upper storage. No, it's fine. This is a medieval barn anyway, so it's not a modern one, so I think it's fine. Okay then, well, let's close this for now, don't want anything to go inside, and let's do some smithing. So, we will need one axe for sure. And then, I suppose, one pickaxe and one hammer. Anything else? Then just take a look at the handbook. So, iron, there we go. What else do we need? How is the saw? You are halfway okay, so I think I will leave you to it, that's fine. And then what else can we make? I suppose we could get started on making a chainmail, maybe. We should be pretty okay on the leather at this point. I do believe we need to make one leather jerkin. Let me see, we have 7 large hides, that's amazing. And we have 10 more leather right here. Quickly put, that's full, right? Yeah, close enough. Put all this in here. I suppose we could have put the... whatever is fine. And this should be enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, this will give us a lot of leather. Cannot wait. And yeah, you come out. Sorry about the darkness. In fact, okay, you go there. Just quickly put this one there for a second. So, quickly fill this one up. I think this might have been a small accident. And this block of water is what I mean. I don't think I want to have it there. Yeah. So anyways, you can go back here and we need to start soaking the next strong tannin. So you can go there. You guys are empty. I will take out this 6 liters, right? 50-50, never mind. We don't have any hides, yeah. Unless I make another bucket. You know what, it's fine. Don't need to worry about it too much. Anyways, we have 10 leather. So if you wanted to, would start making the leather armor, right? And just give me all the leather right now. Let me just take a look. So, what do we need for a leather leggings? Leather leg armor, not this one. The jerkin one. Yeah, this one. Leg leather jerkin. For this one, we need... Actually, we can make it. Sure, why not? First, make sure we have the backpack. Before I forget. So, make one backpack, replace this one. One extra storage space, that's great. And now, let's make the leather jerkin legs. Put there. Good. So that will be the... technically speaking, this is a leather armor for the legs. But we will use this to make chainmail armor at some point. And we'll also need to have the body version, so the body leather jerkin. That's going to be a lot more leather, but we have 7 large hides curing right now, so in 4.5 days we should have that one sorted. And then I believe we need to have the helmet. Never mind. What do we need for the chainmail coif or whatever it is called? So chain Iron chain can be turned into, yeah, chain head armor. I don't think I will go for the plate armor, that's going to be a little bit too much. Plus they will slow us down too much, so yeah. I think I will just go for a iron chainmail and that's good enough by me. So for this one, we just need, okay, 4 chains and that's it. Okay, that's easy enough. Plus, apparently this is an ingredient for the plate helmet anyways. So yeah, whatever. If you want to upgrade, we can upgrade. But I don't think we will. Okay, so we don't need to make the leather helmet apparently. That's good, fine by me. What do we need for the armor stand? This guy. And some hay bales and some planks. Or boards, whatever. But don't we have a new one? Ah, there we go. Torso mannequin. Right, this one can store the leg armor as well, right? The jerkin, I mean. I suppose we can just quickly make the full one. That should be perfectly fine. Yeah, you know what? Let's quickly make it. So, to make the full body mannequin, we need... yeah, so we need some hay bales and that's it. Right. Okay, quickly pick up some grass in here and make... how many exactly? So the hay bales will be needed 1, 3, and okay, we need 5 of them. And we just need to have the boards and that should be it, right? So give me these. And what was it again? We need... and just take a look at the hay bales instead. Right. So we need one of these and one of these. That's going to be the head. And then we need the leg, which is this one. That's it. And we need the body. This one. Okay. That's it, and theoretically we just need to combine them and that will give us exactly what we need. There we go. Okay, I suppose you can go in the house. Also, close it. So, I suppose you can go here for now. Wait. Oh, this is not the movable version, this is the stationary version. Okay, then that's great. Can I pick it up maybe? No, we have to break it maybe. Good. Go there instead. And put the leather jerkin on it. I think it's only for clothes, not for armor. Well, that's a small shame. Oh well, you know what? Fine by me. I don't suppose we can break it down. But anyways, even if you can, we just put it away somewhere, it's fine. Let me take a look. I don't suppose you can be broken down. No, you know what? It's fine. For now, you can go here, I suppose. And you as well. Well, in that case, what do we need for the armor stand? This guy. This is the movable version, I think. Okay, so for that one, we need 2 more hay bales. Fine, make 2 more. Yeah, this is the one that can be pushed around. I don't like it, but you know what, it's fine. So, put it there, and... No, don't wear it. Put it on there. There we go. Okay. So now we can pick it up, right? All we need to do is that. That's it. Okay. So it is safe and sound, theoretically speaking. I guess we'll see. For now, let's go to bed. And good morning. Okay, first, eat something. Right. Need to eat the fish too. That's fine. This one is now empty. Good. In fact, just separate them out. There we go. Okay, so technically speaking, we are over time because we had just hit the 1 hour mark, but well, I usually run a bit longer, so I think I will do the smithing real quick. First, all these belong in here. There we go. Also, 182. Yeah, that's fine. So, you can close. And yeah, take care of the smithing. So, we need 1 axe, 1 hammer, and 1 pickaxe. Anything else? Iron. So, the chain will be done at some point, not right now. Anything else? I suppose we could take care of the iron anvil, but that will take a lot of ingots, so at some point. I suppose we could make a knife, but that's fine. The tongs are okay at this point. What else? I suppose we could make the spear, but no, the flint axes are, the flint spears are fine. Anything else? Not really. Group or no. Yeah, I think we will just make a pickaxe, hammer, and the axe. That's it. Okay, so you guys can go there. Yeah, take care of the main items first. Also, don't pick them up. So take care of the actual iron heads first, and then we will take care of the quenching and all that. I can only hope that we are still going to be lucky. I guess we will see. For now, we don't need to have the light, so that's fine. You can go there. No. You can go in inventory. There. You can be in the offhand, you will be in the main hand. I will start with the hammer, just in case we run out, but I don't think we will. So, anyways, I am pretty happy with the interior of the barn. Yeah, it is pretty great. I might add some windows. Yeah, we could add some windows in these little spaces. Maybe not on this side. Also, I just realized we don't have this one added, but we will add it at some point. So we could add some windows on this side. On this side, not so much. If you remember, the second terrace will be level with that, and the second one will be down here. So if we add some windows, they would be on the ground level of the last terrace, basically. So I don't think I want to do that. So I don't think we will have windows on this side. Maybe on that side, I don't know yet. For now, we have some smithing to do. Yeah, let's get started on these guys. Okay, I think we will go for 2 quenches on each of them. I can only hope we can manage for now. Give me 6 of these fire clay. Alright, and don't forget to pick up We have some support beams of oak. And we should have some upstairs as well, right? Yeah, I believe we need 3 of them, so give me 3. I will put in that last piece missing on that wall right here. But first, quickly, we need to apply the fire clay to these guys. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Start with the hammer again. So in you go, and start heating up. In the meantime, let's quickly apply this support beam to this wall right here. So I forgot to put this one in. You go right there. Good. Okay, now I think this place is finished. As I said, I might add some windows here, but I guess we'll see. Okay, well, wish me luck. That worked. Very good. Next up, do the tempering on this one first, and while it is cooling down, we'll take care of the next one. So yeah, need to wait for this one to heat up to 550, and then we'll set it aside and start working on the pickaxe, I suppose. For the time being, we don't need the hammer at this point, so you can go down here, because the new one will go on top. Also, yeah, maybe one more charcoal. And you are good for tempering, so you can go right there. Let's get started on the pickaxe. Why is that one not getting snowed? It looks fine. Okay, I suppose some of them have less snow than the others, so maybe it will have snow at some point. It just looks a bit weird. Oh well, don't get too bogged down on it, it's fine. So, you are still heating up. Well, once again, wish me luck. Okay, that worked. Right? Yeah, okay. So heat up again, I will put it aside, and this one is still very much cooling, so I suppose we can take care of the axe as well. We have been rolling the dice so much. Obviously, I know gambler's fallacy and all that, but still. Testing our luck for so long doesn't feel quite right. Anyways, this one will be ready for tempering right about now. Okay, you can start cooling down. In the meantime, you can get started on heating up as well. I suppose we could go down and mine up some more iron at this point. Especially since if we really want to make a leather armor, we definitely need to have a lot more. Anyways, the hammerhead is almost good to go. I kinda wish it would cool down a bit faster in this cold weather, but whatever, it's fine. Okay then, once again, wish me luck. Good, so we managed to do it one time on each of them. So they all have 20% extra durability, but I will run my luck a little bit longer. So this is still cooling, so we can quickly hit this one up to 550, and then we can set it aside, and then we can take care of the hammerhead next. I can only hope that we are not getting a bit too greedy. Okay, you can go right there. Pick up the hammerhead. It is now cold enough, I think. Yeah, it has been tempered. Okay, apply one more fire clay to it. Thank you. And start heating again. Fingers crossed I am not getting too greedy. Okay, 8% chance of breaking. Wish me luck. And we got lucky. Okay, so once again, 36.7 extra durability, and that will mean 2400. Not bad. Okay, you will be very useful for a very long time. What about you guys? The pickaxe is almost good to go. I shouldn't have put that extra charcoal in, but whatever, it's fine. We are ready for the next meal, so might as well. Use the one with the least amount of servings, which is, I suspect, this one. Yeah. I suppose you can go back on in the cupboard. And yeah, tell you what, just to be safe, I will make a barrel and start storing the honey in there. You are... sorry. You are still cooling, that's fine. Yeah. Give me the... whatchamacallit? The boards. And quickly give me a barrel. Yeah, I think it might be better off if we just simply put the honey in a barrel. It is non-perishable, so it doesn't matter. You can go there. And all the honey can go in here. 3 liters, nice. Okay, so you can go back there, and all of you can go in here as well. So you can go there, you can go there, and you can go there. Good. 5.4 liters of honey. Not bad. And then the empty bowls can go back. Okay, it should be good to go at this point. 100, I think it's ready, right? Yeah, it has been tempered. Good. So apply one more fire clay, and then please start heating up again. This charcoal might last for the axe as well. In fact, the axe is good to go too. Okay, then it cooled down faster than I expected. That's fine. Good. Okay, pickaxe next. And fine, let's just have this one here instead. Also, the leather can go back in the house. Well, you know what to do. Wish me luck, please. Okay, that worked. So, that will be 13.66. Not as much as I would have liked, but default is 1000, so you know, that's fine. Okay, you can start heating up as well, and yes, this charcoal will be plenty enough. Okay, so for now, you can go... Actually, you switch places with that one. You will be down here, you will be up there, this is the new one, and then this one can go back there. Right, so... Please tell me we can make a perfect run. That would be amazing. This is it, the last one. Please don't break. Wish me luck. Ooh, managed to do it. Well, this one will be, let's take a look, 12.300. That's fine by me. Well, we have made a bunch of extra tools, and they will be a lot more durable. Good. In fact, at this point you can go back under the iron axe right here. Sorry about the dark screen. Okay then, you can go back there, and there we go. So, I think I am pretty happy with this one. Let's just make one last visit to the animals. What do we need for the traps, by the way? Trap, the reed basket trap. This one can trap the... Let me just take a look. Yeah, there we go. Golden Tekin Kid. they can be trapped, so that's great. All we need is a reed chest and a stick. You know what, might as well. I am fairly certain that it's not ready yet, but might as well be ready. So give me a reed chest. Yeah, in hindsight I might have been better off not burning them, but whatever. Technically speaking, they can break it, but I think it's fine if we only take one. You know what, no, fine, make two. It's fine. And then make 2 of these traps. There we go. Give me 2 of these, and these guys will need to be baited, which means we need to put something in them that will attract the animals. Well, I do believe for these we cannot use hay, so we have to use some seeds. And we still have some flax greens, so that's fine. Okay, well, as I said, I am not very hopeful, but at this point we might as well go prepared, just in case. And it's 6 o'clock, or almost 7 o'clock, and it's pitch black darkness. Cannot wait for winter to be over. Okay, they are still fine. The question is, do we have a kid? No, we don't. Well, that's fine. So you are still pregnant, right? It should be, because we don't have a kid, but still. Better check, and yeah, it is still pregnant. Any day now, basically. So we need to come back and check on these guys quite often now. Maybe once a day. And then, once we have the kid, we can take it home. Hopefully it will be a female, but we still need to have a breeding pair, so for the first one, doesn't matter. For the second one, the gender will be a bit more important. Anyways, I suppose we can go home, and at this point I think we can also say goodbye. So, for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.